This is Lucas Bentley here, and long ago I watched a video, Death Battle. Death Battle, it was Goku versus Superman. And I'm here to say calculations were way off. Way off. One, okay, so I'll mention these. They thought they could calculate everything right, but they couldn't. You can't measure Goku's. Well, they got that right. Power levels are ridiculous. I watched a video of another guy who's saying the same thing as I am, that power scales are part of Dragon Ball Z. I watched another guy who did a video on the same topic as I am right now. But, so, Superman, yes, he's a very strong person, but compared to Goku, his fighting skills, Goku has been trained in every martial arts form. Superman's been trained in a few. He has mental mind abilities, and so does Goku. However, the fact that Goku has transformations is... Oh, well, I don't know how to describe this. So, they did wrong on the calculations on the Super Saiyan. I looked up the original Japanese power readings on Goku's. His base form was strong. Really strong. And a Super Saiyan 1, most people think it multiplies from the base form times 50. But calculating that with other characters of Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyan forms and everything, and calculating it with the power scale level of the original Japanese versions, Son Goku's power level does not increase by 50, but by 100 in Super Saiyan 1 form. And then it does the same thing when it goes to Super Saiyan 2. It multiplies by another 100. And the same time with Super Saiyan 3. But however, Super Saiyan 4, if you take how many times the original Japanese character would... If a Saiyan transforms into a Super Saiyan 4, if a Saiyan transforms into the Uzaru, or the Great Ape, his power increases by 10. So, when Goku transforms into the Great Ape, his power greatly increases tenfold. But it's added to Super Saiyan, so it is not 100 times anymore. It is 10 times more than the 100 times increase. So that is 1,000 times increase on his power. And they calculated that wrong. They said it made him 10 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 because of the 8. But if you add that to the other Super Saiyan increases plus the fold of amount of power the Super Saiyan 4 gains, it's 1,000 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3. And Super Saiyan 3 was giving Goku a pretty tough fight, and Super Saiyan 4 had Superman on the edges. It was like really close to the edge of defeat. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he didn't use a 10 times Kamehameha. He only used a original Kamehameha. Or he didn't use a Super Kamehameha either. Just a normal old Kamehameha and a Kaioken. But he didn't do a multiple Kaioken. Another thing, instant transmission. Well, hold on, we'll get to that in a sec. So, Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4, they said it was increased him 10 times the amount of what. So, On their calculations, they said the Super Saiyans increased by 10. The first Super Saiyan increased 50 times the base form. Second Super Saiyan 100 times Super Saiyan 1 form. Goku's Super Saiyan was 100 times stronger than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Super Saiyan 3 Goku was apparently 50 times stronger than Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 was 10 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3. But like I said, Super Saiyan 1 in the original Dragon Ball Z's and manga in Japan, when he started creating it, and then they changed it a little, and then it changed it a little again. Then they moved it to America, and then America changed it. So in the original, I had to look really deep. I know someone who actually knew the person who started creating the Dragon Ball Z and everything in Japan. And Super Saiyan 1 Goku's power increases. When Goku his base transforms into Super Saiyan 1, it's 100 times stronger. Super Saiyan 2 is 100 times stronger than Super Saiyan 1 Goku. So that would make him, I don't know how much stronger. And then Super Saiyan 3 Goku, 100 times more. But the Super Saiyan 4 Goku was 100 normal usual normal Super Saiyan increase 100 times. But then that was increased by tenfold because of the power of the Great Ape that went with it. So that's 1,000 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3. And they calculated it to where it was 10 times more than Super Saiyan 3. And the Super Saiyan 3, the way they calculated it, was weaker, much weaker than the one I'm telling you about. So they calculated that wrong. So that power would have definitely destroyed Superman's very, very fibers of his being into nothing. With a 10 times Kamehameha, with a Super Kaioken added to all that power. Okay, so let's say this. If Goku took power from every star in the universe into the Super Bomb, and almost all the life and energy of everything in the universe, like he did with Kid Buu on planet Earth, with everyone in the universe, every living thing in the universe, giving him 4/5 of their energy, and he put it into an energy ball, and he took 4/5 of the energy from every star and absorbed all that. And then he transformed into a Super Saiyan 4, and then he did a 10 times Kamehameha and a Super Kaioken. He would have whipped Superman's ass. No, he would also whip Superman Prime's ass. Now, if you want to take the Dragon Ball Z and versus Superman a step further, you should go to Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 versus Superman or Superman Prime. Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 was originally in Japan, was created to be 500,000 billion times stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and he was also invincible. And that is the older and original version, but they did not make Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 that powerful in Dragon Ball GT because they thought it was that was overwhelming and too powerful to be put on the show. Now on the show they did make Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta invincible. He does have one weakness, and that is his time limit. So if he were to fight Superman Prime would be dead in less than 15 minutes. But anyway, back to Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus, instant transmission. It's instant. And Superman speed, no matter how much power you absorb from the sun by sitting in it, he would not be able to beat Goku's speed because it's instant. And the only time, he does have a limit though. He can only go instant transmission as far as he can sense energy. If he can't sense energy in a certain place, then he can't reach it. And he doesn't always need to sense energy to go somewhere. If he can just imagine something, then he's there. So about that thing, Goku in the Red Star. Goku, yeah, Superman's weakness is kryptonite and the red star. So, and they said if he would teleport Goku would teleport Superman to a red star, he would win. But they said he would know that. Goku would figure out the weakness of Superman in less than minutes. By the time Superman started absorbing energy from the sun, he knew he was gaining energy from the sun. So if he could teleport Goku, if Goku could teleport Superman to a red star, he could do it no problem. Because you could just imagine the red star and he'd be like, got it. They're there. So, and then there's the fact that, what was I gonna say? Give me a sec, hold on. I was gonna say something earlier. So, Goku would win if that happened. Then you would also have to take into account that, oh man, what was I gonna say? I can't, I was gonna say something. Goku would also, his durability, they calculated that wrong, and how much output he could put out. If Goku would have put out Goku's energy blast, they said that he can only push as much energy out that he can withstand. That's not true. That's not true at all. If that were true, then Goku's energy blast would do only the same amount of damage as a kick. And it has been shown in the Dragon Ball Z seasons and sagas that his power increases with a blast. The Kamehameha increases his blast. If he were just to kick a person as hard as he could in Super Saiyan... Okay, so Super Saiyan 1 form, if he were to kick a person as hard as he could, it'd do a certain amount of damage. But if he did a Kamehameha in that form, the Kamehameha power increases. The impact of a Kamehameha from Goku is an increase 100 times more than a strongest physical kick he could do. So it would do 100 times more damage. They miscalculated that as well. And then there's also the fact that, they said that Goku could be destroyed, that they calculated his durability by the bomb that Dr. Gero put in 16. So that was meant for Goku at the age of 25, they said. But thinking about this, Goku's power increased from the age of 25 to the age that they started him fighting as Superman in the fight. His power has increased thousands of times more than what it was when he was fighting Cell. So, if you take that, he said 16 was going to use that power against Cell. He had Cell trapped in his arms, and that it would destroy Cell. But the only reason it made it that powerful, the only reason it would have destroyed Cell is because Cell couldn't move. Cell was immobilized in that hold, and he could not block the blast, no matter how powerful he would become. And that the blast would kill him. Yes, that is true. But Goku's power increased so much since Cell, and he's thousands times stronger than Cell when he fought Superman in this movie. So it really would barely have scratched him. So his durability, they calculated that way wrong. And I'm sorry to say this, if they were to make Super Saiyan 4 God Goku put up against... Super Saiyan 4 God Goku is a golden form of Super Saiyan 4. He's a god-like figure. He's practically invincible, invulnerable to almost any attack. Superman could hit him as hard as he did with that supernova punch at the end of the fight in the Superman vs. Goku death battle, and it would do jack shit on him. So if you were to put that up in that factor, Superman would lose. So the way they calculated all this was totally wrong. They did not understand the true meaning of Dragon Ball Z compared to Superman. Thinking about this, Superman was an American-created comics. And the original comics of Goku, I mean, like, manga, everyone, all American comics, they got their ideas from Japanese manga. Comics originated in forms of Japan and all over there. Anyway, so there's another miscalculation they did. And with that miscalculation, it was deadly. So, anyway, so that's what I'm thinking, and that's the truth, what I digged up. So, the original form and the original things I'm telling about were released and they were made in Japan, but they were never brought. Go away, Mandy.